You know this. Fuller House, of course. Fuller House is kicking ass on Netflix. We had Jodie Sweetin in here a couple of months ago. She's adorable, and she was great. Bob Saget, great on that. He's great on everything. You know, funniest videos. He was great. He's a brilliant stand-up comic.
He really is.
He's very funny. But they're taking this America's Funniest Videos, and they're making it, a little edgier. Which Saget is. Saget's a very... people that have seen him, of course, they know about Bob. But, like, my daughter, if she saw Bob Saget on stage, she would have a heart attack.
He makes Dice Clay sound like...
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, he's brilliant. But there's Videos After Dark, which is set to air Tuesday, March 12th, right after the thank God this thing is over. It's so annoying. My God, The Bachelor. On ABC, there'll be a 2-night season finale. And then you're going to get our friend here, Saget, doing Videos After Dark, and it could be porn. I don't know. You know anything about this, Bern?
I know it's catered to a more mature audience, is the way it's being described.
Right, people like you and I.
Listen what it says. Bob Saget in a show where the hits are a little less harder, the language a bit saltier, the animals a little less cute, the kids a tad less adorable, and the embarrassing moments more revealing.
Sounds brilliant. So here he is back on the Bernie and Sid in the Morning show. We love this guy. And he loves us. He claims he loves Stern, but stop it. Here he is, the great Bob Saget. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, gentlemen. Yes, I do love you. I do. And it's weird that they said the kids are less cuter. I'm like, that's not nice.
Well,
cute. They're fine. They're just cursing, so we bleep them. That's all.
It's funny you say that, Bob. See, I have 2 children. So does Bernie. And it just so happens, honestly, Bernie's son was just in here. He's got very good-looking kids, and I've got gorgeous kids. But every parent that you meet says that, and the truth is, no. Some of your kids are not cute. In fact, they're ugly. Let's be honest, Bob.
That is accurate. I happen to have 2 beautiful daughters. I'm very lucky. Even my TV daughters. You were talking about Jodie Sweetin. Yeah. She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah. But you know, ugly kids. Your friends have ugly kids, and they say they're good looking. You know they're not.
No, they can stop a clock or a train. Right?
Yeah, right. Or they should be thrown in front of one.
Well, this show is made for you guys, and it's so funny. I'm following The Bachelor, which is like one of ABC's Jewels in the Crown, and this guy Colton is a virgin, which is exciting, and he's the Bachelor guy. And then I met him on this junket, this press junket, and then he tweets me and he says, if he's ever going to turn for guys, I'm the one.
Nice. Nice.
He's a big Full House fan, apparently. So here I am doing a video show again, and who knew? I didn't expect it, but Vinda Bona, my old boss, called me and said, look, the network wants to do this. I got 30 years of tapes I couldn't run in prime time, and we got on the air actually Tuesday night. I say this is the bong resin of the very best of nut hits, basically.
Right.
And this
I can say that, right?
You
can
say
away with that.
Yeah. No sweat. Bob Saget, yes. Videos After Dark again after The Bachelor Tuesday night. This coming Tuesday at 10 o'clock. 10 to 11. And it's going to be great. A darker America's Funniest Home Videos version is what it is, and we look forward to it.
And it's not a contest or anything. It's really a variety show. It's a beautiful. What they've done is build a beautiful stage. I wrote the theme song. I tell the kids they can't watch this show. I wouldn't let a kid under 11 or 12 watch the show. I would, and this is me telling it. So
right,
really.
Well, listen, Saget, let's break down your career for a second, okay? You're with friends now. Let's stop the nonsense. You did Full House. Now they gave you Fuller House. You did a video show. And now they gave you another video show.
My agent, I said, "Can't you get me a show I haven't done already?"
And I'm serious. It's like when the Genes come back 30 years later. Everything Saget does, he's already done.
Well, you know what it is? They want the reboot. It's like when we were watching Happy Days, when in the 70s, because the 50s felt like a cleaner, happier time.
Right.
I want people to laugh at 10 o'clock at night, then be all depressed watching the news before they go to bed, because all it does is get you upset before you're going to go to sleep. So
it's true.
Go ahead. No, we both keep cutting each other off. I love it. Go ahead.
I love it.
I tell you, we were just talking about this billionaire out in Paris who died on the table getting penis enlargement surgery.
Terrible story.
And then I look at your Twitter and I see this. You just tweeted this yesterday. Don't sweat the small stuff unless your stuff is really tiny. It seems very appropriate today.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't know I was seeing the future.
Apparently, you cursed this poor guy. Do you feel good about yourself?
I feel bad about that. I didn't do it intentionally. I'm channeling. But you guys are going to laugh at this stuff because it's like, they've got nudity, but they blur the butt crack. It's funny. Seeing a blurred butt crack it's as funny as seeing a butt, you know?
Yeah, it is.
And I'm doing stand-up in your town. I'm coming in. I'm playing PlayStation Theater in Times Square on the 13th of April, and I'm playing the Red Bank in New Jersey, the Count Basie on the 11th, and I'm the Paramount Theater in Huntington on the 14th. So I'm coming around New York quite a bit.
Look at you.
Wow. Well, I want to ask you this. You know, we have a lot of comedians in here, guys that do other things, television shows. Even Sebastian Maniscalco was on the show a couple of weeks ago. He was just in an Academy Award-winning movie, The Green Book. All of these guys have said to us, no matter what they do on the side, like you, Bob, you're an amazing TV success, more than one show, but they all say they love the stand-up, and they always go back to doing the stand-up because that's what they love. Are you one of those guys?
Yeah, I actually... The way the world has gone in the past couple of years, where there's so many people divided and so many people arguing, and you watch the news and everybody's calling everybody a liar and all this stuff, I've just had it. And so I do comedy where it's safe, below my belt. You know, I just keep it. I'm not Dice. I'm not as dirty as I used to be. You know, I'm just trying to entertain people. So it's really made me want to write a new hour and work out there. And so I'm touring this whole year, and I'm taking my buddy Mike Young, who's writing on the video show with me. So we're writing it while we're doing gigs. And just really trying to entertain people because they need it. And I love performing live. Everybody will tell you that there's a feeling from it, and it's not a feeling of power. It's a feeling of, boy, I just made somebody feel good today, you know? And they leave, and I want to give them the best show I could possibly give them. And that's why, you know, that Sebastian's out there, and he's killing it. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
Do you worry about offending people, Bob Saget, in this day and age?
Actually, I just give examples of jokes that you would offend people if I wasn't permitted. But I'm the only television father that hasn't gone to jail right now.
That is true. That is ironic, but true.
I get it done on stage where it's safe, and I'm not as blue as Dice. He called me and he said, Saget, you stole my act. I said, what, I stole that word?
Right.
You don't own that word.
That's funny. That's funny. No, he thinks he started comedy like Lubica started sports. Here is, this is for you on the way out. This is our good friend Anthony Cumia as Andrew Dice Clay. Go ahead.
I'm the nice man.
He's the nice man.
I'm the nice man.
That's
Andrew Nice Clay.
All right, so listen, the show is next week. It's March the 12th. It is called Videos After Dark. It's going to be great because everything Saget does is great. And when you're in town, keep that promise to come see us, okay, pal?
I absolutely will. I'll talk to my publicist. He's a wonderful guy.
Awesome. Thank you, Bob. Continued success.
Have a good one. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Way to go,
the great Bob Saget. We'll come back and wrap things up right after this.